Hi everyone, I am Mina Sanchez and I'm back again for another video this week. And today we're going to talk about spiritual ascension and what that means. How does that feel like? And also we're going to pull some cards to help us take our journey to the next level. So what is a spiritual ascension? What is this journey all about? It is actually about aligning, seeing, experiencing your life, yourself, and everything in your reality from a higher perspective. So it would almost be like getting into an elevator and getting a higher perspective of everything that's going on. And obviously that also goes through the understanding that there is a higher power, a higher force, God, universe, universal life force, or whatever you prefer to call it, something, an energy that has created all of us and us all, and this energy that really connects us, that actually exists in every single thing that is alive and all there is, how we also call it. So the thing about the spiritual ascension is that it can be challenging sometimes, because that basically means that you're gonna have to look into yourself and find the shadows, the weight, and everything that's not, aligned with your divine version, which is actually your natural state, the way that universe, God, created you. So obviously, in order to spiritually ascend, it's just like going into an airplane. You can't really pack your whole house, like your whole story on a suitcase. You have to select a couple of things that you're gonna bring, so you actually get lighter, so you can actually go into the airplane and fly. So it's a metaphor, obviously, but it's similar to what happens with ascension. All the heaviest feelings, sadness, shame, and the lower vibrational feelings, I guess we can call it, from the quantum physics perspective, those are the things that you need to let go. And how do you let go? You can just basically decide, I don't want this. It's actually through bringing light. So you have to really look within, find your shadows, and bring light, bring love into them. And that's how you become, or go back to actually being, how you release. The other way to see it too is like, it's almost like you're the divine essence, like the center of an onion, and through the experiences in your life, the hurt, the pain, the things that you learn also from your parents and the ones who came before them, you began kind of like creating this layers of protection that kind of like distracted you or covered you from being like a pure divine being as you were actually when you were born as a baby. So this process of spiritual ascension could also be seen about releasing those layers. And it's the other thing about this too is that it is a lonely process, in the sense that it's almost like getting into an elevator for only one person. There can only be one person in that elevator. You have to take the process for yourself. You have to make the decisions. You have to get into the elevator, look within, face your feelings, and decide to make a better choice, new choice. So it's very important, like, to make it very easy. How do you spiritually ascend? You really look within, find all the things in your life, in your experience, that are not feeling good, and you just basically, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling heavy, you look at those things and you just basically decide to make a more loving choice. You love that place. You ask yourself, what is it that I need in this place? And then you give yourself that. So for example, let's say if I am afraid to fail, for example, or if I'm about to get certified as a spiritual ascension coach and launching, my life purpose career in a more, direct and obvious way, and I feel afraid that I'm going to be seen, that I'm going to fail. So I basically, instead of running from it, brushing it off, disconnecting, numbing out, whatever it is that you've been doing or that I've been doing, I just look into the eyes of that fear as if it was, I connect to that part of myself, and I ask, what do you need in order to feel confident, in order to feel loved, in order to be able to do what you're feeling called to do? And in this case, I would just look at that part of me and give her confidence, let her know that she's divine, she's perfect, that she's not alone. She's has that desire in her heart, and she's been called by God, universe, universal life force, divine, whatever you want to call it. She's been called, she's been supported, and all she needs to do is, claim her confidence and take one step at a time, and then give her a hug and let her know that I'm not going to abandon her, and that we're going to do this together, that we're supported, and all is well. And by doing that, I bring that part of me back home. I always joke too that it's kind of like that Where is Waldo book, that it's like through the experiences, every chapter he loses something. So it's almost like I drop my head, a part of me in a certain situation. It kind of like disconnected from my divine essence. I got afraid or something, and I kind of like recorded that experience as something negative. So all I'm doing here is going back to that place, picking the hat back up and putting it back and loving it and moving forward. So bringing all those parts of me back home. So that's kind of like how the spiritual ascension process goes. And, for those who are in the twin flame journey, the twin flame is a spiritual path. So it's not the only way how people spiritually ascend, but it's a good way because I guess you're guided by that feeling, that desire inside to, find love and to have actually a loving relationship with God and with that higher power. And by doing that, you manifest the most loving relationship, permanent and loving relationship, which we call in Twin Flames universe, we call Twin Flame harmonious union. So that's in a nutshell the process of spiritual ascension. And I just want to make sure that I put cards, 4 cards, and if we need more, we can definitely use them. I use different decks today, but I love it so much because I got the Lovers card. This is a beautiful deck that I got from a friend from Spain, and you can see here a couple, and the man is kissing her like in the cheek and like giving her a hug. So I feel like this is and there's a tree, like very nurturing. It's very cozy love. So I feel like as we ascend, as we go through, as we figure out, understand more the process of ascension, I feel like there's this feeling of like being protected, like the higher power, God, divine, is protecting you, it's hugging you. This is like, it's not meant for it to be hard. You can choose for it to be easy. You can choose to claim the support that you need and allow yourself to feel protected, because a lot of the times we really don't have control in this journey. We really face all our biggest fears and like the shadows. We have to go into the dark, but it's really important to remember that we are loved and we're doing this for a purpose, is to really claim more love and welcome more love into our lives. So the second card that I got is share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So I feel like this is what we are going through as a collective this week, as we're figuring out what the process of ascension is. It's like almost like she's been here sitting inside this dark cave, but then in the back there's like this beautiful landscape. Actually, there's like the pyramids here, which is, I love the pyramids. They're very like high energy, highest frequency, and I feel like this is like the cards are telling us there is a better horizon, and you see it. You are at a point in your journey where you can see it. So all you have to do is really step out of it, share your voice. I feel like connecting with your heart, connecting with your soul, and allowing yourself to express, to express the real you and come out of that cave. And stop being afraid of showing up to yourself and standing up for yourself and doing what you consider right. I feel like this is also a card that talks to us about, following your heart. I mean, what can you say? The Lovers again. This is from a different deck, the Archangel Power. Archangel Raphael, which is, the Archangel of Healing. Make choices from your heart. Oh my God, just as I was saying, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So yeah, I feel like this is also a message about, like we were saying, like the spiritual ascension journey is about bringing love into the places and spaces and situations where there hasn't been love. And again, people talk about how the journey of the spiritual ascension and even the twin flame journey can be difficult, but it doesn't have to be that way. It can be easy and fun if you have the right tools, and if you actually decide for it to be easy and fun, and if you actually decide to go through the most loving path. So in a similar way, the cards of the, oh wait, the card doesn't want to come with me. So the both cards are like have this cozy feeling, and this has like the Archangel Raphael here is like, it's telling us, hey, you're protected. Whatever is going on, like just keep going, just keep trusting your heart. Don't honor yourself, don't hide anymore, and let kind of like life, God, take care of you. So I love this. Check this out. A lot of love and romance is basically what we're claiming, like I said, a loving relationship with God. And then I got Archangel Muriel, trust your own wisdom, have faith in your psychic impressions. Wow. There's flowers and she's holding. I feel like it's again, this energy of just following your heart, your intuition, knowing that everything that's coming up for you, it's actually to help you heal, to help you evolve, and just, yeah, like trust. I feel like there's like, have faith, have faith. I mean, for me, it doesn't really make sense that we would be brought here to this experience to suffer. I feel like we've been used to thinking that way because of many reasons. Our society does that to us, I guess, but that's not true. Like you can, you can just have faith and trust that love is the way, and that life is much better, much easier if you choose love. So that's all for today. I'm just gonna recommend the Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover book if you really want to know more about the spiritual ascension journey, the Twin Flames spiritual ascension journey. And also, if you're interested in receiving support and trying a spiritual ascension coaching with me, let me know. Very soon, I'm just about to get certified. Very soon, I'll be able to offer those services, and those are going to be offered in Portuguese, in Spanish, and in English. So that's all for today. I feel complete. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Like and subscribe, and share this with your friends. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.